I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to share your work through your ePortfolio. And this is how you do it. So an ePortfolio is an asset, as you know, anything that you create. See, over here, a page, a blog, an activity log, whatever you are creating in PebblePad is your asset. So we're going to go into my asset store and we're going to find the ePortfolio shell that I downloaded. There it is from my professor, right? And my name, I'm a student, I'm impersonating a student called Alex Smart. Get it? Smart Alex. Anyway, so Alex has gone in and done this. I, as Alex, have gone in and done this. Now, I want to work on the critical thinking and inquiry goal, or inquiry and critical thinking goal. So I've read about the goal, and I've written a blurb here about how inquiry and critical thinking relates to my FRINQ theme, and in my case it's Portland. So I'm writing about how does one do inquiry and critical thinking around the subject of Portland, the city of Portland. What does that look like? What might one want to know? And in what ways am I developing in terms of critical thinking about Portland and inquiry about Portland? Okay, so now I've decided to attach an assignment to this goal. So this section of my ePortfolio here in purple is where I'm going to talk about an assignment that I feel really shows my work towards this goal so far. So for the fall term, I have worked really hard on critical thinking and inquiry with regards to, in my case, I'm going to say the education paper. I really think that I did some great work there. So I'm going to put the original assignment in there. Now, whenever I do a link, I always put it in bold just to make it stand out. And I usually change the font a little. You can see this font is very boxy, and this one's a little bit more elegant and artful, so to speak. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to link this Word original assignment to an asset in my asset store. And I've uploaded the paper that my professor gave me, and here it is. This is the assignment, the original assignment my professor gave me. Okay, so now I'm going to put my response to the assignment, which is my education paper. So this is the paper that I wrote as a student. And now I'm going to go in, and there it is. There's my education paper for Alex Smart. So there's one way that you can put your work into your ePortfolio. Another thing you can do, and for assignments, I actually like this. By assignments, I mean your responses to assignments. I like this a little better because the viewer can just see immediately what it is you did. I'm going to go into my, there it is, my paper that I wrote. I'm going to select all. I'm going to copy. Command A, Command C, copy, right? And I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Now, you notice one thing that happens is that you're going to lose some of your formatting. So I have to go in here and change a little bit. I'm going to have to do that. And that's okay. I'm not going to panic about that, right? So there's my, oh, actually this is my title, so I might do something like this. And then with this, there. Okay, so here's my paper now. Anybody can read what I wrote. And actually, if I want to, I can leave this header out and I can just put the paper. You know, I can do whatever I want. But this is the actual assignment response that I wrote. My paper on college education is right here. So now you can see the person can read it. If I want to set it apart from everything that goes before it, what I can do is I can say, well, you know, I kind of want you to read it. Ooh, see that doesn't work. That's a good example of a font that does not, or I mean a color that does not match my background. And you'll want to check stuff like this. So here, I've made it blue. Yeah, and you can do whatever you want. Like if you think, oh, well, I want my title to be bold, so it's different than the rest of the paper, right? And play around with it. This works pretty well, blue on purple. You can at least read the writing. Probably the best, color text in any thing is black, right? Because black stands out. Um, whatever you think, whatever you want to do, that's fine. But yeah, you can play around with it. You can have different sections look differently, but that's how you would put your work into your ePortfolio.